guys can write on these. So don't worry about that. Let's not throw things across the room. I'm sorry.
I'm almost done.
We can all talk to him. He's a little racist.
Well, they don't want to watch. They want to start the segments. I can't use footage where I'm talking about footage, so let's not talk about cameras.
It says in 1873, he was reported to have killed 3 African American youth who were swimming in his favorite bathing spot and refused to leave.
Uh-oh. Who's this one for? Mr. Doc Holliday?
Yes. Saloons. Keeper Charles Olson, but no one was injured and he was found not guilty.
Very good job, Holly.
Guys, we focused up front?
Yeah, trading gunfire. What does that mean? They traded gunfire now?
They traded gunfire. They were both shooting. In Doc Holliday's case, we're talking about?
Yeah.
So in Doc Holliday's case. Doc Holliday's case. Where's this paper? No one was injured, no one was found guilty. So is it a bad or a good thing? Is it a bad or a good thing?
Altercation with the
So is a shootout a bad or a good thing? Okay. Now, no one was hurt or injured, so a fight. They're shooting it, so it's bad. But is it the worst thing you can do? So you are, but you're also evaluating it for on levels like how bad the act is. Oh, you don't have to pay.
Spend the next 7 years looking at
Yeah, there's
just spend the next 7 years
Some of the fines, first thing,
on a level, like is it a really bad thing? No one died, so you wouldn't necessarily put it as the worst action you did, but you would put it as a bad action, correct? Do you have a question?
some of the fines back there were like 8.
But think about it today. Think about it. So we've got the fine. Which person are we talking about?
That matters.
So for Bat Masterson, if we've gotten to that point or not, guys up here. So if we've gotten to Bat Masterson, we have or haven't, whatever, wherever we're at. There's a part here where it talks about his fine of $8, but think about what time does it give a date? Does it give a year? 1853, so that's $8 in 1853 time. Remember in the last unit we talked about inflation? We talked about inflation last time? So that's what's happening here, where it might be $8 then, but $8 then is a lot different currency. He was born in so he was around this time. So I did this in the first spell, somebody asked a question about that, and I looked it up, and it would be about $230 That's how much the fine would be in today's dollars, but at the time 8, so it doesn't seem like a lot to us now, but in 1853, yes.
It was all
like
like
you have one
makes
share
sense.
or 2 shares. That's it. You have like 3.
I don't know if this one's good.
They may not have known each other. They are all contemporaries, meaning they all acted around the same time.
No, because like,
A lot of them did.
Irv knows the one guy.
So a lot of them either knew each other, or were acting at the same time?
They're all like deputies and stuff.
They were all with each other at least once.
Yes.
I'm punching the thing. I'm just kidding.
So we have 10 minutes left, so make sure, if you have not yet, guys, make sure if you have not yet, start thinking about moving on to the last 3 questions.
Why doesn't this one have the second question?
For which one is that one?
Doc Holiday.
It doesn't have a question. Did he do more bad or good? It's only asking you there, just answer whether or not the best or the worst thing you did. Just answer that question.
How was he supposed to know he don't care?
He shot him because he offered him whiskey because he likes beer.
Was what the Doc Holiday's real name?
I'm not sure what his real name is, I have to look that up. It could be Doc Holliday, but
This guy's name is Bat.
his name was Back, yes. Not many backs around with him. So guys, if you could move on to the last bit, it asks about all 6 characters. If for whatever reason you guys didn't get to, one second. If you guys didn't get to all 6 of them, just rank them for the amount that you have done. Answer the questions on the back now over what you have done. So I'm really looking at and I'm evaluating specifically this last box where you're evaluating in totality.
We didn't do.
It's fine. If you did not get to an individual, it is okay. Just now move on to the last 3 questions using the information that you were able to look into.
No, it doesn't have mortality, it's something.
Sure. Because maybe his bad actions, you might have less bad actions, but the bad actions he did were severe. More severe than the other people.
That's Robert.
So I'm going to pass out now your exit slip for today. For your exit slip, this is also something you'll be turning in. It's very short. It's just a question about, you have to give me one thing that you learned from one of these individuals today, one thing you learned about life in the Wild West, just one thing you learned, and then you have to rank where you stand on today's learning target. Today's learning target was I can identify the major players in the American West and evaluate them for whether they were good or bad individuals on a scale of 1 to 5. All you have to do for that is circle one of the numbers on how well you believe you have done the learning lesson, or the lesson target. Okay? So if you want to leave a comment on after you circle the number, you can, but all you need to do is put a number down. So I'm going to pass that out to you now. Make sure you get this done too in the time that's remaining. It's just 2 questions, and one of them is circling. So make sure you get this in too.
That was a good throw. Are we supposed to do this? I know this one.
No, that's.
Yeah, we gotta get it. All with it and stuff.
So like just like this.
Yeah, we gotta do stuff.
Jason.
Can you put that?
So write your name on it, as well as describing one detail you learned about either the individual or the Wild West. And also circle how well you think you've mastered the lesson target. So it says on there where 1 to 5, 1 being you did not reach it at all, and 5 being the total mastery of the learning target over what we've done today. So just answer that one, put your name on it.
Mr. Wade,
Yes,
did they
Christian, are
have
you ready?
parental records back then?
Yes, Christian?
Did they like keep track of what
Like a criminal records? Yes. So that you could look back and see. Not because it was on paper and stuff at the time.
This is called
So a lot of it disappeared, a lot of it's not no longer here, but they did keep track of individuals.
So not all. Say they called
Most
the
of it.
therapy
And you gotta imagine these prisons at the time were not completely attached to one another. They were each town had a share, and they not necessarily talked to other prisons. So yeah. So like today, you have a detailed prison record with all the details. You know, prisons you can exchange prisoners from one prison to the other, no problem. All the details there. At the time, there was no resources for that to happen. The Wild West, or the development of the American West as well. So if you could, pass them up, or as you're doing this, pass them up. Thank you, Rob. Pass them up as you're done, or you can turn them into the tray. Put both your exit slip and your answer sheet for the documents in the tray up front. The bell is going to ring now, so if you could finish up where you're at.
I just let many people